Good morning, everybody. Okay, so I've got my iced coffee because, you know, everybody needs a little bit of coffee. Okay, so we're actually going to be making, we're going to turn this canvas, it's a frame canvas, right? And we're going to do a reverse canvas with it. So if you've never done a reverse canvas, I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay, so I've got all of these things here. We're actually going to Mod Podge a napkin onto the canvas as well for like the background. So I think it's going to come out really cute. So we're going to give it a try. Type in the word blessed below and I will send you all the details like in a message. That way you have the supply list, okay? So type in the word blessed, hit the heart button for me so I know you're here. Hi. Okay, so ooh, excuse me. First thing we're going to do is you could remove all the staples. I'm not going to do that. We are just going to cut all of them with this, okay? Good morning. So you want to cut on the outside. You want to cut on the outside of the staples, okay? Because we just want to release the canvas. And when you get to the corners, you may have to do a couple of cuts in the corner because typically it has like 2 or 3, sometimes 4 layers deep because of the folding. Okay. So, like this one has a bunch of layers in it. So I'm just going to kind of cut through until we get through all of them. Be careful. If you're prone to accidents, just be careful. Slow and steady. I guess I didn't want to cut all the way through. Just having to go through and do a little second. Okay. Let me get to the end here. That side's good. Get to this end. Couple more. Yep. Looks good. I thought I cut it all the way through, but I guess, man, this canvas must not be a Dollar Tree canvas. It probably is like a Hobby Lobby canvas because it's definitely taking a little bit more to get through the canvas. Nonetheless, it still works. Dollar Tree canvases, you should be able to get through a little bit quicker. But you know, all my canvases run together. I don't know where what is from. Do you think you have time to do a sunflower on t-shirt? I am not positive, only because I don't have all of the inks in stock, but I will try at the end of this to see if I can do that for you, okay? Because I was looking for a t-shirt, but the t-shirts I have wouldn't go well with the color of the sunflower. I was trying to look for like a black t-shirt or I don't know, a little bit darker t-shirt. Something that brown would show up on and something that yellow would show up on. But believe it or not, I must be out of t-shirts. Actually, I think they're all in a box in another room. That is what I think. Hi, how's the weather? We're doing good. We actually had a bunch of rain last night. So we had a little storm. But other than that, we're okay. All right, I've got one corner left. Come on. All right. Oh. Ta-da. Okay, either that took a really long time, it's really thick, or I need a new blade. Okay, so all we did was cut off all of that. Now, if you want to go back and take this, you can, you know, you can just pull off. It's not going to pull off the staples there, but you can just grab these and pull it off just to look a little bit cleaner on the back if you choose. Okay, so we're going to be doing a couple of things. We are going to paint this frame. And I like to put down something. I'll just use this because we can we can clean this later with like a Clorox wipe or something. Ooh, tornado warnings too? Yikes. All right, and well, I had, oh, here it is. I didn't know where it went. I'm gonna sand down. There's like a little section on the frame that is a little rough, and I'm just gonna sand that a little bit. That way, whenever I go to paint it, it doesn't look funny. Okay. Let's wipe off. And we shall paint. So I am actually just going to use some Waverly chalk paint to paint around the surface. Now you could use our chalk paste that comes in the jar. You definitely could. Totally up to you. But I'm going to go ahead and use this. It does dry pretty quickly, and I typically use this when painting on wood and when I have to paint quite a bit, right? Because I don't want to use my chalk paste to paint a lot of stuff because I don't want to have to use it all up, right? So every now and then I will use the Waverly chalk paint. So paint and paste, there is a difference. Paste is what I sell on my website. Paint is what you need to buy at the store. Okay, and this Waverly chalk paint, it's actually sold, I believe, at Walmart only. But you can do the Folk Art brand, I believe, or Art Minds or something like that is another brand that Michaels has. There is some chalk paint at Hobby Lobby. You can find it a lot of places now. I find that the coverage is just really nice because it's really thick. It dries quick. Unlike acrylic paint, you have to do like multiple coats. So I do like the chalk paint when doing stuff like this. Love the Home Goods shopping the other day. Thank you. I know my shirt would be perfect for a sunflower. I actually just bought it. I just bought it at Sam's yesterday. And I'm like, do I really want to put something on it, or do I want to keep it as a regular black shirt? Because I kid you not, every blank shirt I have, you guys, I end up chalking something on it. I ink something on it. I have like no just black t-shirts anywhere. So I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'll just get one. Maybe it'll stay black this time. We'll see. Okay. We are almost done with the painting, and we're going to let it sit, and we're going to Mod Podge. And I'm going to use the heat method for Mod Podge because it's just my favorite. It's the easiest way to get your napkin or your tissue paper completely flat. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, let's see. Let's hold this end. Hi, well, welcome. Glad you guys are here. If you are new, welcome. My name is Bree, and we just like to have a good time, right? Sometimes I take you guys shopping. And yeah, anyways, I always have a keyword. So if you check the pinned comment when you pop on, there's always going to be a keyword if you're new. Today the word is blessed, B-L-E-S-S-E-D, because we are, right? But anyways, if you type that in, I send you all the details on the project we're working on that day, okay? Because I know how it is whenever you get to writing. Oh, I forgot the whole inside, you guys. Whoops. Actually, I only forgot one inside. But anyways, I know how it gets. You like, oh, what did she say? Where did she get that? What did she do? And I may not see your comment again. So, supply list will be sent to your messenger. All right, I forgot the inside of this. one side. Well, let's get that done. And we'll let that dry. Okay. Now that's done. That's too funny. Yeah, that shopping was fun. I'm gonna have to take you guys to Hobby Lobby next. Hobby Lobby, maybe Marshall's or Ross, because I love the home goods store, you guys. Don't get me wrong, I love the home goods store. But Marshall's and Ross sometimes can be just as good. Okay, next we are going to Mod Podge this. Now, we are going to Mod Podge this napkin. Look how cute this is. Isn't that pretty? And it's like a really deep blue, so I love it. Yes, TJ Maxx too. You love Hobby Lobby. I know, it's so much fun. Okay, so I bend in a corner and then I just pull. This one is 3-ply, so I'm gonna remove the back. Excuse me, I don't know what's going on there. I pulled off the back 2 layers, okay? We don't need those. I'm gonna set those down there for now. Now, this is how I Mod Podge stuff, okay? Oops, let me put this there so it doesn't fly away. Hold on. Okay, we're gonna apply Mod Podge. Now, I got this little brush probably at Michael's or Hobby Lobby. Okay, and I'm just gonna apply it everywhere. All over, all the way up to the edges. Past the edges, because we want the border to be covered with our napkin, because we don't want to fall short. So we're just going to do the edges as well, and then cut off the excess that we don't need later. Okay, so now that we have this covered with Mod Podge, yay, let me put that in the water. We're actually gonna come in and dry it, okay? So we're not gonna lay the napkin. We're not gonna lay the napkin down yet. We're gonna dry it real quick. So this is a quick drying tool. I did put it in the link, so whenever you type in the word bless, I will tell you where to find it. This napkin, I actually got a package full of napkins from a friend of mine, and I am not sure which store she bought it from. It is some type of home goods store. I don't know if it's Tuesday Morning or if it was a TJ Maxx or Home Goods. I don't know what store it was because I couldn't see the name on it. She took off all the tags. This is canvas. Yeah, it's canvas, so we remove the back, and then we actually painted the frame already. We painted it white, and then we're gonna come back and we're doing a reverse canvas, okay? So if you've never done a reverse canvas, it's so much fun. I like it because it's like a cheap way to make a really pretty frame, like a DIY frame. So art framed art, I guess you could say framed art, huh? So we are drying all of the Mod Podge first. It's canvas, yes. All right, let me move over this way. This side is dried already. It didn't look dry, but it actually is. Hit the heart button if you guys are on so I know you're watching. And hit the thumbs up if you have ever tried reverse canvas. Hit the heart button if you have no idea what reverse canvas is. Okay. Looks good. Found a little tiny wet spot right here. We're gonna dry that. Now, this does not get extremely hot, you guys, so it does pretty well with drying the Mod Podge. It just needs that little bit of air to really just dry it off. Okay, next, we do need our little heating pad. Okay, so we're gonna put down our heating pad. Next, we're gonna put down our napkin. Okay, and then we're gonna put a piece of parchment paper on top. Okay, now I'm gonna bring over my heat press and we're gonna press down this napkin onto our canvas. Okay, so I'm just gonna move this all the way around because we wanna get it all over the canvas. So the heat press just kind of reactivates that Mod Podge. It does kind of like melt it, and then it just helps adhere that napkin flat, okay? So some people like the look whenever you go to decoupage stuff and it has that crinkled look. Totally fine. If you want that look, make sure you set down a napkin while the Mod Podge is wet. If you don't care for that look and you just want it flat, like I do, then you can dry the Mod Podge, lay down your napkin so that way you can lay it down flat, and then you can just heat set it and it just like adheres super nice. But you make everything look fun. Yay! Well, I'm so glad. This is definitely a lot of fun. Yes, I did take off the back layers. It was a 3-ply, so I took off the back 2 layers. Check it out. It's all in there, you guys. It is all in there. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn off my heat press. And I need this. I need one of those rotary blades. Actually, I do have one. Where is it? I don't know where it's at, actually. So we are just going to cut. I am just gonna cut this excess off real quick because we don't need it. And I am just cutting a little bit past. We're gonna have to cut more later, but I'm just cutting a little bit off the edge of the canvas, you guys, so that way it doesn't fray the napkin on the ends. And then I will come back and check the questions because I saw a question about how I store something. All right, so we'll trash all of these things. Where did I get the melting thing? Where did you get melting thing? What melting thing? It's just Mod Podge. It's just Mod Podge. Like from Dollar Tree, you can get the big buckets, like the big jars on Amazon, Walmart. Random question, how do you store your paste and inks? I actually store them right there. They're just standing up straight. That's kind of how I hold them. Okay, what is the heat set? I put it on 350 degrees and I just went all the way across. So now you have a piece of canvas, right? That's patterned. Isn't that cool? It's patterned because we Mod Podged a napkin on it. You can use a blow dryer to dry the Mod Podge, but you do need to heat set the Mod Podge. So heat press, look, if you don't have a heat press, you guys, Walmart has this super nifty little thing. It's called Steam Fast, and you can get it in the sewing section. This little guy gets just as hot as a heat press does. It goes up to 392 degrees, so you really just need it at 350, but I usually turn it all the way up. Don't put the water in it. You don't need the steam, but you do the exact same thing. It will just adhere all of that, that napkin whenever you're using Mod Podge. So this is $12.88 at Walmart. Anybody can do this, okay? So if you can't quite yet get a heat press, definitely do that little guy. And you can use it whenever you're using our ink to heat set on t-shirts, okay? All right, next, where is, oh, here it is. We're gonna bring this back in. Okay, just kind of line it up a little bit here. See how it looks. And, okay, looks good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip this over and I'm gonna start stapling this down. I was trying to get it where I want it. Let me cut down this side a little bit. This really helps me. So there's a pattern, right? There's a pattern on here, and I'm just gonna go across the top to kind of to get it straight. And I'm gonna line it up where I need it. That looks good. Ooh, I moved it a little bit, hold on. Yay, that looks good. Okay, so I'm gonna hold it in place. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my staple gun and I'm just going to do two here, and I'm pulling this bottom section. I'm pulling it a little bit tighter. My dog's in here and he just got scared, poor baby. He's at my feet now. It's okay. I'm sorry. Come here. I'm sorry. Say hi. He's so scared. It's okay. My heat press I got on Amazon. Here, just stay right here. You're okay. My heat press, actually no, it was a gift, but she did get it on Amazon. Now I'm gonna pull this across the top. Let me just make sure I'm even again. Okay, because you want this, you probably don't need this many staples, but I am just trying to make sure it's tight. So now I'm gonna pull in this corner and I'm gonna do a couple of staples here. The first ones I put more staples in because I really want to pull and stretch the canvas tighter. When I get to the bottom ones, I don't need as much. I just need it to stay. Oh, good job. Probably shouldn't have used that many. I ran out of staples in the last two. You guys, how funny is that? Look, I was telling myself, Bree, don't use that many staples. It's okay. I got the majority of it done. I can come back and staple when I refill it. Not a big deal. It's still gonna work out just fine. Okay, I'm gonna cut off. Let's see. I'm gonna cut off right outside of these staples. Again, just like we did in the beginning. Okay, just like we did in the beginning, this is how we originally removed the transfer. I'm sorry, the canvas on the back. No, he's a toy Australian Shepherd. I'm always buying these canvases. Yes, the canvases are awesome. I use a regular iron as well. Yes, regular iron will work, just not a blow dryer. Yes, you can get... Hey, we're doing good. We are making a reverse canvas. Let me see, since this side doesn't have the staples on it, I may just be able to cut it. Perfect. Okay, so there we are. Look how cute that is, right? So you can turn it this way, you can turn it that way, you can turn it whichever way. So this started, this was this. Isn't that cute? So we took it off, removed it. Now we're going to add a little saying in the center. Now how we're gonna do that is we're gonna take this little guy, and I was thinking of using this, but I'm wondering if it's gonna be too, it might not be the right blue. So I was trying, let me see which blue is gonna be better. Does anybody else do that? Or you're like, ugh, I can't get this thing open, so. Sorry. I was trying to remove the thing, but let me close it and shake it up. Thank you. All right. Obviously, I need a longer shirt in the back. My bad, y'all. Okay, so let's see which of these blues actually looks better. So I got this little thing from Dollar Tree, this little wooden sign thing. And I'm gonna use some of our paste. Oh, that actually looks perfect. Okay, hold on. Maybe. Let's try the other one because the other one looks just a tad bit darker. So let's see which one. Oh yeah, I think the other blue is gonna be good. Oh. Check it out so you guys can see. Right? The paste looks actually really good. So we're gonna use the paste. Let me close up this little one. And let me make sure I have enough room. Oh yeah, we're totally good. So let's go ahead and paint this. And then we're gonna put a design on it and we're gonna glue it. We're gonna glue it down. Let me get my glue gun ready. I have paint on my teeth, just kidding. Ah, ha, 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 Sonia. One day I'll do the crackle paint too. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but it's pretty cool. I just have not yet done it. So I'll try that soon. But yeah, I'm literally just, I opened up the jar and I am dipping this straight into this paste. So remember I told you there's a difference between paste and paint. There is a difference, and you can use paste to paint with, but typically I only use paste to paint with if it's a smaller project, right? Like that frame, to me the frame was just a tad bit bigger, so I didn't want to use my paste, and plus white paste is like my #1 go-to item. Like have a jar of white paste because you're gonna use it almost every project. All right, so don't forget the ends. And then we are gonna have to wax this because we're gonna put a design on top of it and it's gonna be super cute. It's gonna say the word blessed. So if you guys are just popping on, type in the word blessed, B-L-E-S-S-E-D, and I will send you the supply list of everything we're using today. And then be sure to hit that heart button. Okay, so check it out. It is painted. Let's close this up. We're gonna dry this real quick. Apply paste turn on the glue gun now because it doesn't take long at all. She blames me. And it's already almost dry, and we're actually going to apply a word on it, and then once we do that, we're going to cut this just using an X-Acto knife. And I'm going to have to end up painting that little side before we glue it down, but it's going to look cool. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Hold on. I wasn't paying attention, and I accidentally smudged it. With the dryer, I accidentally hit it. Oops. Let's see. There's 2 Diaz's. Oh, goodness. Oh, Maria, it was you. Not Sonia. Ah, that's funny. I didn't even read that. I guess I just read Diaz. That's hilarious. Thank you, Cheryl, for the stars. Okay, I'm not sure if I saw your message or not. Will you please send me another message real quick so that way it'll populate to the top for me? Okay. This is surface wax. You can get it on my website. I did not put this in the link, but if you need surface wax, you can grab it from my website. And then this is just a little applicator. Okay, so I take some of the surface wax and I'm gonna apply it on top of this color. And the reason we do that is because these transfers, the one I'm about to use, they are all extremely sticky. They are reusable for just about anything. And in order to get its maximum life out of it, like the usage out of it, you want to be sure to take care of it. So first thing we do is we're going to wax that. Next, this is the transfer I'm using. So it has 4 different things. By the way, you guys, this is low quantity, and when it sells out, it's not coming back. I'm so sad because I absolutely love this, and I have used this blessed I don't know how many times, okay? So be sure to type in the word blessed, and I will send you the link. Grab it. If you think you want to get some other things in there, we do have there is a special buy 2 get 1 free on transfers. So I recommend getting the same size to get the best bang for your buck. Okay? All right. So now we're going to put the word blessed on here. I sure hope that's not centered. So I am able to stand it up to the light. That was closer. We're getting somewhere. Okay, let me just hold it here. All right, the L has to stay there. And maybe this way a little bit. Yo, this is the hardest part. Okay, does that look good? I think that might be good. All right. I think the word itself is just a tad bit off, so it might be a little hard to tell. Okay, so I'm going to take white paste. This is typically what we do with our paste. We take these little things called squeegees, and we dip it into the squeegee. Put your thumb on that little circle in the front, and you're going to butter toast. We're going to butter toast, okay? And I'm just going to do the word blessed. I'm not going to worry about the little leaves on the sides. Okay. And when you get to that one on the outside, if you need to tape it off, go ahead and tape it off because you really don't want to accidentally, I mean, you could paint over it, but you don't want to accidentally get that leaf in it. Okay, so let me close that up and peel this off. It's perfect! Look at that! And look how nice that white shows up. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in here. I have a little, it's called a board eraser, but if you don't have board erasers, you guys, totally okay. What you use is some Clorox wipes because I believe they are out of stock online. So I'm gonna clean this transfer real quick. It's easiest to clean it right away. So I'm already done cleaning it. I'm gonna give it a little, quick little dry. And I totally got some all over me. It's fine, it's paste, it'll come off, right? All right. I'm gonna take a napkin and just lightly wipe off that excess water. And we put it back on here. And the reason I do this as I go, you guys, because I hate to clean up. Like, ugh. No, I did not make that counter. I bought it. And I love it. It's so fun. I like to see it move. It always scares me, but I like to see it move, and it's exciting. All right, so let's hit this with the dryer. We're gonna use the X-Acto knife, and we're gonna cut off the side, and then we're gonna glue it onto our piece and add some ribbon, you guys. I know the white on the blue is gorgeous. It really is. It's absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so now here's our X-Acto knife, and we're gonna get a piece of cardboard. Where did my cardboard go? Oh, here. I can use this one. We can use this one. We're gonna use a piece of cardboard just to kind of help us line it. I do have one of those, what are they called? Like the lines, like for you to cut in a straight line. Cuts vinyl. I don't know what it's called. I do have one of those somewhere. All right, so I'm gonna line this up on my mat. Okay, I'm gonna line this up on my mat. We're gonna go right there. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna score it a few times. Maybe more than a few times. Didn't help that I had some tape on it. Oops. So I would do, I don't know, however many you want to do. I already lost count. I'm going to do a couple more and then I'm going to flip it over, you guys. I just want it to be the cleanest cut possible. So, I don't know if you guys can really tell. Oh, where am I at? No, can you tell? You can't tell. It's right there. No, you can't tell. Maybe you can tell better on this side. Do you see that line right there? It went a little bit halfway, more than halfway through. Okay, so line it up in the same spot. It was at this 20 mark. Okay, and we're gonna do the same thing. by the end of the month. I know, I am gonna run out of space. Going live twice a day. But it's okay, I'm gonna do more silent auctions. So all of my stuff I will be selling or auctioning off sometime soon. Maybe at the end of May or into June. We'll see. We will see. So I'm just gonna do the same thing on the side, you guys. And we're just gonna keep scoring until we can get closer to get an even break. It's getting close. Yay. All right. So now I can just sand it down a little bit. I was like, what did I just do with my sanding block? So whenever I broke it, it was a little bit off. A little bit, it's fine. Nothing a little bit of sanding can't fix. So we're gonna sand it. And you guys hit the heart button if you haven't yet. Be sure to like the page later though, okay? So that way you can get notifications. Or if your Facebook is acting funny too, feel free to type in the word live, L-I-V-E, and I will send you the link to my Telegram channel. I actually post a message right before I go live, so that way you get kind of like a text message alert, because it's not always the exact same time, right? Life. Not always the same time. So, all right, so we're just sanding this down to kind of help make it even. I need one of those, my other sanders. I don't know where my other ones are at. Oh, thank you so much, Lynn. Yeah, I'm gonna paint the edge as well. But we're gonna actually sand both sides down. We're gonna round the corners a little bit. Make it look a little nicer. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and paint the edge so I can sand it down again. Just to give it that nice little look. What is it called? Rustic? Is that the word I'm looking for? Okay, let's try that. Miss Riley was still sleeping when I came up here. She was. She's been asking to do a live though, so maybe you'll see her tonight. Okay. What do you guys think? Isn't that cute? All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and put this down on here. Ah, of course I would. I thought I had cut it short enough. Oh, maybe I didn't. Obviously I didn't. Let's see, you guys. Should I force it? Hold on, we'll just sand it a little bit more. Hang on, I think I have those sanding, yes. Let's see. 120, do I have an 80? I have an 80. No, we can use 80. Let's see if this will help a little bit faster. Okay, where did you guys go? Oh, here you are. Sorry, I couldn't see you guys. Oh, you just got a package? No, she loves being live. She is not, but she wants to go to school so bad. She does. Sometime soon, though. How fun. Okay, good. Yeah, I know, like my, what time is it where I'm at? Distress. Thank you, Barb. That's the word I was looking for. It's 12:06 here. So make sure you cut enough off for it to fit. This is just the easier way to do it. It's just to sand it down until I can get to it. Thank you, guys. So I'm using 80 grit. I actually got this packet of sandpaper, I believe, from Dollar Tree, you guys. It's like a pack, just a bunch of squares, and you can do it. Sorry if the noise is loud. I do apologize. I can't really change that at the moment. But my other sander, my actual sander, is downstairs in the garage, and you know, that's just too far of a walk at the moment. So we're trying to improvise. I'm gonna see if this works real quick. Okay, let's try that. No, it's okay. You know what we're gonna do? We are literally gonna improvise. I'm gonna sand this down just a little bit. We're actually gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna change it up. I'm gonna add some ribbon, and it's gonna be even cuter, okay? But I'm gonna sand it down just enough to fit right in between, and I'm gonna glue it to the sides of the frame, and we're gonna put something behind it. Okay, getting there. All right, it's good enough. So let's get our colors here. We're gonna use these little guys. And this one, oops. And let's see. Let's go 6 inches. Okay, I went a little bit further than 6 inches because I'm gonna go ahead and cut them. All right, inside corner, out. Jack, it's okay, it's just a trash can. It's okay, buddy. It's okay, it's okay. Okay, and I need my pipe cleaner right here. Here's some. I'm just gonna cut this down because we don't need them to be big. It's just gonna hold it in place for us. Okay. Now, I am going to put them like this, and it's gonna lay behind it like that. So let's do a couple more and we'll see how it turns out before I actually glue everything down. So again, I'm just taking all 3 of these. I am measuring it here a little bit past 6 inches just so I can dovetail the ends. Okay, fold them in and cut. Yes, they are, and they are amazing. I'm actually doing a giveaway of ribbon, of rolls of ribbon in my VIP group. So just get over there and check out the info. Don't have the link, type in the word blessed, and the link will be in Messenger, okay? But they are amazing. The scissors I have are Fiskars. It is Fiskars scissors. And I believe I got them at Walmart. They are going to be in, they're in the, what is it called? Fabric area. They are great. A bunch of people had recommended I get Fiskars scissors when I was doing a little bit more ribbons. Well, I was attempting to do more ribbons and stuff and bows. They're like, get Fiskars. Okay, I'll get them. Will do. Blessed, B-L-E-S-S-E-D. Go ahead and add the ED on the end and I will send you the details. Just check your messenger and join the VIP group, okay? Is the dark, they are all wired. Yes, they are all wired. They are all wired. Okay, so let me see. Do I like just 3? I think I like just the 3 of them. I was kind of debating if I wanted to turn. I wanted to turn some of them around. I think I do, but let's see how it looks. Okay, I think I'm done with these guys, so let me move it out of the way so y'all can see. So right now I'm just fanning them out. I'm actually turning, I'm twisting half of the bottom around and fanning them out. That way the pattern is a little different. Let me get it where the pattern at least is the same direction though. Hold on. There we go. There we go. How cute is that? It does not cost anything to be in the VIP group. Okay, so I said I was gonna staple this. I'm actually just gonna glue it because I totally Didn't even think about that because I was like, you know what? I can totally do that. I'm just gonna glue. So you can glue, you can staple your canvas. Okay, so I'm just gonna glue that bottom part down because I accidentally ran out of staples. All right, guys? You're very welcome. Okay. So we're gonna glue these down. Okay. Now that those are down, we can come back in and glue on our Blessed. You guys, that couldn't have worked out any better. This is absolutely adorable. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some glue on the corners. And we're gonna hope it's gonna stick just okay. I probably could have left it. Ooh, hold there, buddy. Okay, stay. Wow! You heard Riley? I think it's okay not painted now. We had sanded it down so much that I think it's okay. Look how cute. I know you can't really see the background that much, but at least it's not white, right? I think this is so cute. Okay, I am gonna have to put some more staples in the staple gun because what I normally do to hang it is I take some of this wired ribbon or wired, whatever wire you have, staple it in the back right here so it creates a little hanger. Okay, all right, let me unplug that so that way I don't forget. But check it out, what do you guys think? Hit the heart button for me, type in the word blessed to get the details, right? As well as the VIP group, link will be in there. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Ah! That is so much fun. Yes, I know, right? I absolutely love it. You can turn anything into like a patriotic theme for, you know, 4th of July. Some people have, you know, this theme up all year round. Totally okay. I think this is such an awesome, we are definitely blessed to live in the USA, and that's all I'm going to say because I'll probably start crying. But anyways, you guys know me and my emotions and just how I feel in general. If you're in my VIP group, you see that all the time. So I think this goes perfectly with the wreath that didn't come out very cute. But let me just show you guys the wreath. Oh, other way. Look at it. This poor wreath. It's okay. But check it out. Yay! How cute. Oh. Alrighty, y'all. Well, thank you so much for hanging out. I'm so glad you love it. I'm so glad you love it. Thank you so much for hanging out. Hit the heart button, type in the word blessed, and check your messenger, okay? I will be back on later on this evening, but until then, have a wonderful, wonderful Friday, and stay blessed, you guys, okay? All right, bye, y'all.